headquarters of common sense.
Talk Radio.
You're just going on about him like he's the worst person. You would have think he'd murdered someone. I mean, I don't hear you once mention the Man United guy who beat his girlfriend up.
Well, that's because there's a police action. No, well, that's because there's a police action going on there. I can't talk about that. So,
it's still on video. You said this guy hasn't been prosecuted. But
it's a different. But there's a different situation when somebody's being investigated by the police, right? In what is considered to be a serious crime, right? You can't actually talk about it by law. That's part of the reason why we don't do that.
But there's plenty of other footballers that brought the game into disrepute apart from this guy.
They have, but not this week, Mick.
Yeah, but to penalise the whole team is ridiculous. And all the fans who've watched it and played all over the years, the club, and I couldn't give two monkeys about the sponsors because we don't spend anything anyways. It's a waste of time. All the sponsors can go as far as I care.
Okay.
But you shouldn't be penalising the team because of one stupid idiot.
Well, how is it penalising? Hang on, how is it penalising the team for him to be fired?
Well, because he's one of our best players.
Is he?
So you can't penalise the team.
So what would it have to take for him to do for you to agree that he should be let go?
You can't. Why would you let him go? There is no reason.
So there is no circumstance under which you would like him to leave.
No, none at all.
So if he ran somebody over in his car and killed him, you'd be quite.
Then he attacked the player. What about Cantona when he jumped in the crowd and attacked the player?
He was banned from playing. He was banned from playing.
Yeah, I know he was banned, but he wasn't kicked out of the country. He wasn't kicked out of Man United. And you're telling me that's on par with a bloke kicking a cat?
Well, I think that if you kick a defenceless animal, in Cantona's case, he kicked a football hooligan, which I was all in favour of actually at the time. To be honest, I would have given him an MBE. I would have given him an MBE for that. Plus, he's a Palace fan as well. You should be happy about that. The point is this, right? If you kick a defenceless animal, I think that's a lot worse. It's a lot worse.
I agree with you, but I don't think it's a reason to ban someone to take his whole living away from him.
Oh, come on, his whole living. This guy's a multi-millionaire. He doesn't have to work again.
Well, how much money do you have to have before? You're always going on about this council culture and all the rest of it. It's all not alive to take their career.
I don't actually go on about council culture much.
I've heard it loads of times. You've said about it. Well, not all the time, then I apologise. You say it often. But...
Listen, you're getting very worked up, Mick. You're getting very worked up.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it always going on about this guy. Yeah, he's a wrong-un.
Yeah, he is a wrong-un. So why do you want a wrong-un playing for... Yeah, but hang on, Mick. Why do you want a wrong-un? Why do you want a wrong-un, as you've just called him, playing for your football team? Isn't that a bit embarrassing?
I'll tell you exactly why, Mike. I'll tell you exactly why. Do you know why our national football team is so rubbish and we never win anything? It's because all you want is goody little two-shoes boys playing for them. That's what you want. I want some bad boys in there. I want some people who pick up some trouble. I want someone who can play. I don't care what he's done, like Paul Gascoigne. I don't give a monkey's. I want people who can play.
Paul Gascoigne never kicked a cat, as far as I remember.
No, I know. So exactly what I'm saying. I don't care about it. You know what I mean? I want people who do it. He should be fined a maximum. Fine him £1 million. Did you hear what Scott Minto said the other day? Oh, he's another one. All these ex-players.
He's an ex-player. He's a West Ham player, man.
Yeah, I know he was. Listen to Dean Ashton. Did you hear what he was saying about it? He's another one.
What's wrong with Dean Ashton?
They were never any good when they was there half of them. They thought they could still come out. And who's got David Seaman's wife talking about today, haven't you?
Yeah, we're going to do that just soon, actually. But only 8 more minutes, you can hear what she's got.
There's around there you can ask. There's bound to be a cleaner at West Ham. You can go and ask him what he thinks. If you're getting his wife
I'll tell you what I'd quite like to hear from Karen Brady, actually, Mick. She's not shy coming forward.
Absolutely.
But why hasn't she come out? All right, hang on. Why hasn't she come out representing people like you, right, to say what you're saying? I'll tell you why. Because she knows that she would get slaughtered for that.
I know, it's like Ronnie and Reggie. Why aren't they out here doing something? They're sitting in there hiding behind the doors. They should be saying something, sticking up for the team.
Yeah,
but they're not.
But don't you think,
Mick,
one final question to you. Don't you think that David Moyes was hung out to dry when he was given when he said this guy's going to play for us, right? Yep. That should never have been allowed. And so the management and the owners of the football club were in the wrong.
Yeah, but do you know why? Because the team, the Ronnie and Reggie who run the club, they don't put any money into the club at all. So he didn't have any option of players. We have not got a second team. Not our old Man United. They've got 30, 40 players that can play. We have got one team and that's it. The boys had to play the best team he's got. And that Bronco...
Yeah, but when the best team... Yeah, but if, for example, Zouma was injured, right, he wouldn't have played him, would he?
If he was injured, but he wasn't injured.
No, he wasn't injured. No, hang on. But he shouldn't have been available to play, is my point. Should he?
Well, no, I disagree with that. I disagree with that.
So when...
Again,
Well, then you just... hang on.
No, the team shouldn't be penalised, or the club shouldn't be penalised because of one pump.
I disagree. I think the club...
That's your right to disagree.
It is.
I don't think you're right.
Well, you're wrong, though, aren't you?
Right, Mike.
You are
no,
wrong.
I'm not wrong. You're wrong. You're completely wrong. You've got no answer for it. You want to penalise a club for someone else.
I don't want to penalise the club. I want to... No, I want...
on your radio station called Habit, would you take the blame for it?
What?
No, of course you wouldn't. You just wouldn't have it.
No, but if somebody on my radio station was filmed and kicking a cat and it went viral, I would want the management to kick him out. How about that?
Yeah, but you want his whole career ruined because he's done something stupid, kicking a cat.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying ruin the guy's career. I'm just saying kick him out of the Premier League. He can go back.
That's what you were saying.
No, I said no.
The Premier League.
I never said that.
You're saying kick him out of the Premier League.
So the Premier League's the only league in the world, is it, Mick?
No, but it's the best.
It isn't actually.
It is the best. There's no doubt about it.
It's full of wrong-uns, Mick. It's full of wrong-uns. You said it yourself.
Last night, whole of America is glued to the TV every time Premiership's on.
It's not actually. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. The biggest sport in America is not the Premier League. Mick, are you going to tell me? All right, okay. Let me ask you a question. Who watches more sport in America? Is the Super Bowl the biggest sporting event in the world or not?
Oh, but we're talking about football, yeah?
No, you said everyone in America is glued to the football. They're not. They're watching the NFL, mate.
No, who watch the football are glued to the Premiership. They don't watch the Chinese.
I know you changed it. It's not called the Premiership. It's called the Premier League.
We're going to play semantics now, are we?
Well, I mean, if you want to be right all the time, Mick, you've got to get the statement right.
I'm just saying, no, you've got to stop changing the question, mate, to fit your narrative.
Why?
Like I said, the football, people watch the Premiership. They don't go and watch
the Premier League.
That's something else.
It's the Premier League, Mick.
Oh, the Premiership, yeah, the Premier League.
It's not called the Premiership.
Oh, whatever you like. See, we're playing games now.
We're not playing games. I'm just trying. I just want you to be accurate.
You're losing the argument. You're changing the argument.
I'm not changing. I just want you to stop changing the name of the organisation.
I made a little mistake making the number where I said it 10 times. Now I've got it right. I've got it wrong.
No, you got it wrong 4 times actually.
Oh, right. Is that right, mate? Yeah. Okay, then.
Anyway, listen, I'm looking forward to what you think of what David Seaman's wife has to say about it, because that's coming up shortly.
I'm not interested. What am I interested in? Someone's wife. Why would I be interested? Like I said, get down to the
sexist.
cleaner.
It's a bit sexist.
Give you a good idea of what's going on, isn't it?
What's wrong with David Seaman's wife?
Because she's not a footballer. Why would you...
Oh, what? So she's not allowed to have a view on somebody kicking a cat because she's not a footballer?
Okay.
Hey, come on, Mick! For heaven's sake, get back in your box, mate. Get back in your box.
Seaman's wife on there if it weren't for that.
Because she's interested in cat charities, actually.
Rubbish, mate. You wouldn't have her on there otherwise, because it's David Seaman's wife who's got her on there.
Well, no,
she's interested otherwise.
Well, she runs a cat's charity.
The argument, Mike. You're playing games. You lost the argument.
How have I lost the argument? Your sponsors are dropping like flies, mate. You're going to have even less money next season.
It doesn't matter.
And when you get in the Champions League, you're going to last about 2.5 nanoseconds.
It doesn't matter to me, the sponsors. Like I said, our club don't use the money from the sponsors for anything. Anyway,
right.
So it doesn't matter to any of the West Ham fans.
You don't care who plays for the club as long as they're good, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You don't care. You don't like the owners of the club because they don't spend any money. You don't care about the sponsors of the club, even though you haven't got any money. It's a very weird position to hold, Mick.
Well, like I said, I've been a West Ham fan for over 40 years, mate.
Well, no wonder you're so grumpy.
That's why they want him out. That's why they want GP out. They want the two managers out because they don't spend no money on the club. We're fed up with it.
I see. All right. Well, listen, Mick, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you. Do continue to listen because you never know. You might learn something. This is Talk Radio.
Good talk. Hot talk.
Bold talk. Talk Radio.
Listen on your smart speaker.
Watch it live on your smart TV.
The world headquarters of common sense.
Talk Radio.